John Millais' most defiant painting, daring to challenge the morality of the Victorian period. In 1851, the English Pre-Raphaelite painter John Everett Millais painted Marianne, which became truly innovative and provocative for its time, daring to challenge the rather sanctimonious morality of the Victorian period. At that time, the attitude towards women was quite peculiar. Even serious doctors sincerely wrote in their scientific works that ladies by their female nature cannot feel any sexual desire. A woman only wants to take care of her children and be a good hostess, and at night she yields to her husband's desire purely out of necessity, because that is the only way he can be happy and she will be able to keep him. What do you think about this issue? Write in the comments. This idea was first expressed by Dr. William Ecton, and in Victorian England he was considered a true liberal and freethinker for having spoken on this taboo subject at all. Back then, it was generally avoided as if sex didn't exist in England. True, 100,000 London priestesses of love could hardly agree with this statement, but they were as if outlawed. People from the lower social circles with whom well-bred gentlemen better not have any dealings. But the Pre-Raphaelites thought otherwise and reflected this opinion in their paintings. Women in them can already feel not only fatigue, fear, sadness, rare joy, but also unconcealed desire, expressed in the seductiveness of their gestures. True, they became at the same time prisoners of their desires because they could feel them, but not yet dare to realize them. The picture, Marianne, is devoted to the expressed, but due to the prejudices of society, unrealized desires. It is based on the plot of Shakespeare's play Measure for Measure, which tells about the unhappy fate of a girl with whom the groom broke off all relations because she lost her dowry. Marianne is left alone in an empty house and leads an extremely boring and sad existence. What is it like for a young girl instead of a legal marriage and a happy family life to sit every day in a room behind a boring embroidery or a book and to accumulate unspent desire? Day is replaced by night. The house gradually comes to desolation. There is no one around, only heard in the dead silence, as chirping sparrows and rustling mice, and Marianne has already lost count of the empty, monotonous, meaningless days. Mila portrayed her when she decided to stretch her back after another embroidery, and in this simple gesture feels so much unspent passion and desire that this girl becomes truly pathetic. Her fiancé is gone, but her passion for him and for normal life in general has not gone anywhere. But due to sanctimonious morality, Marianne, as a noble girl, must conform to the expectations of society. Millais, through literary subjects in his paintings, touched on the pressing issues of the day. Pre-Raphaelites thoroughly shook the English society, for the first time forced to think about whether all these strict rules and propriety preventing just normal life. By the way, the Pre-Raphaelites in general dared to write noble women without corsets and with loose hair. That is, in the form in which they could be seen only in their own home, and that when you do not need to receive guests. The Pre-Raphaelites were the first to depict women who could feel and experience passion, who wanted to take control of their own destiny, to take charge of their own lives and their own bodies, to be individuals, not just wives and mistresses. Millais knew what he was writing about. His wife, Effie Ruskin, divorced her first husband to marry the very artist who painted women without corsets. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Subscribe, like, and comment. See you soon.